Okay. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Y'all, I just gotta briefly tell you all the story. It's not over yet though. But today, I brokered a car deal, right? So I had to work. So after work, I met my girlfriend at the dealership. Now, the way I broker car deals, it's already set up. The car has pretty much all but been physically purchased when we get to the dealership because that's the only way to buy a car. You gotta get all the stuff out of the way before you get there. And we went to the dealership. We actually went to three dealerships. One we went to twice. When I tell you this was not no 5-6 hour drawn out thing, and that's unheard of. When I got my car back in 2021, I went to the dealership, and then what happened was, by the time I actually, bought the car and came out, I was so frustrated. I was tired. Of course, I had to take that back because it was missing words. Okay, so that was, y'all know my little history. But we're in the dealership, so we have already done our pre-work. We've been on the phone for hours. Like, we got to do this. You got to know the car that you're going to get, this, that, and the third. So, she had a male friend that she was, cares for her and wants to make sure she gets a good deal or whatever the case is. So he was coming to the dealership himself. So, of course, I don't care. I'm up there like, okay, let's go ahead and, get this done. And when I tell you, we went to dealership A, and then we was like, sis, you need an all-wheel drive. We live in Chicago. You need an all-wheel drive. She was like, but this car, it's got, front-wheel drive, whatever. No problem. I'm not here to, change your mind about stuff. So we went to dealership B and C to look at some all-wheel drive cars. She didn't like any of them. We went back to A. So, of course, we'd have been at A already, right? You got A, B, C, A. When we go back to A, it's pretty much, we finna go buy the car. You know what I'm saying? We'll go home. It ain't even been 2 hours of my day because I got to, get back home. So I'm like, okay, we get in the dealership. The first thing that he did that was that he didn't need to do, because I believe you got to get your own financing before you get to the dealership, right? Because that's just the best way. But he still asked for her social security number. When he was asking for the information, I was singing do 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 because I don't want to hear your information. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's expecting to hear, give me your social, give me your salary, they only get that so they can run your credit. So that's a slip that, we both kind of, that hit us afterwards because the fact she reminded me of afterwards. But look, let me tell y'all something. I am so tickled. So I asked you all earlier today because I was trying to inquire if you know where we can get gap insurance a la carte, right? Because, usually you get it through your credit union or you get it through the car dealership. The car dealership is going to definitely charge you more. So you want to get it through your credit union if you can, or whoever's financing you. But I'm like, can it be bought a la carte? I'm not really sure. So I'm really trying to inquire, right? Okay. So while we're in there, the deal is literally almost done. So we're back. It's the second time we're back at place A. So the guy, he emailed her like, hey, what can I do to get you to come back here? Because he still sees that she's really her heart is still connected and committed to this two-wheel drive car. So I'm like, okay, I'm saying? We ain't got to get the same car. I'm still help you get the best deal possible. When we got there, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. I said, let's ask him for the invoice. When I asked that man for the invoice, the devil himself came out. He was so nice. His name is Joe. You could call him Nice Joe. Joe was so nice. He said, why do you need that? His whole tone, demeanor, everything changed. And y'all know I ain't no punk, but I put my head down because I was like, back down, devil. Because, we both got a devil that can rise up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be like, oh, I'm different. So he said, why do you need that? He kept pressing me. Why do you need that? Why do you need that? I said, I'm 50. I lived 50 years to not be asked why questions by strangers. This man said, I was born in 1965. I'm 59. I said, so if you 59, you ain't old enough to ask me why, because you ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy. So now, because, I was trying to just be quiet. But you asked me what I needed for. Give me the invoice. He did not want to get that invoice up. But as a consumer purchasing a car, a brand new car, you have a right to ask for and receive the invoice. So these raggedy tail fools pulled up. They created this document. So what happened is I asked the sales consultant for the invoice, which gave him time to tell the man to pull some up. I should have waited till we got in the finance office and asked them for the invoice because you got to give it to me or else. So I ain't buying no car. I'm with my girl, right? So I was like, sis, I just screenshot her. This is how invoice look. Every invoice, got the company's name at the top. You know what I'm saying? He gonna print up this stuff, I guess, for, for these 2 black girls who ain't gonna know no better. I was like, this ain't no invoice. Like, do you know we can see this? Like, we is not Helen Keller. We is not Helen Keller. We are intelligent, right? We can hear and see. Helen Keller was cool, but y'all know she was blind and she was deaf. I can see and hear. And you gonna give me this? Dude. You could play in traffic with a green light as a necklace. We not going. So sis like, should we bounce? Listen, I'm just finished talking to her. I was like, yeah, let's roll. So we got up and left. First of all, they are pissed to the highest point of festivity because, number one, we went there first. And he got us to come back. So he just definitely knew he had this in the bag. He would have. But he fought me on that invoice like I had asked him to give blood. You know what I'm saying? Or had asked him to receive blood from an infected patient or something. Like, he backed up like he was mad. So we went to the finance office. I was like, hey, again, it's not my car. Just here with my girl trying to help her, whatever. But now she trying to ask some questions because I gave her, this is literally what you can do, legitimate stuff. And so she like, should we roll? Let's roll. Because all you got, I'm just waiting on the word because I'm done. Because first of all, you can't give me no attitude. We finna buy a car. These cars don't cost $7.12. These are thousands of dollars with a 5 and 6 year note on it. When you get home, you're going to start researching and be like, man, I could have got $10,000 off. We got up out of there. So I had to go to the little girl's room. So while I'm in the little girl's room, the guy who called us, the guy, Joe, Crazy Joe, he like, what happened? The guy, my friend said, the guy was balling up the paper. He was mad. Like he had thrown a tantrum. Look, let me tell y'all something. I have been approved in the heavens and the earth to help people get deals on cars. Like, and the thing about it is, most people want to take men with them, but several men have heard me broker deals and was like, yeah, I ain't know nothing about that. Today, same thing happened. Her guy friend was like, yeah, she knows some stuff, but I don't know nothing about. Like, but listen, I don't take no credit or no glory for it. Listen, when I tell y'all that God has taught me how to broker deals and what to say and what to ask and how to get things done and how to help people, I tell you no lie. But today, to see that, and so the girl who tried to get a car, she like, oh my, but I told her from jump, listen, this right here. So I knew I was going to say something that's probably going to, get the, get his draws in a bunch, but I didn't know that it was going to be, let me see that invoice. Because car dealers have voluntarily gave me invoices when I was trying to broker a deal for senior citizens. I was like, oh no, this price is booty. This is not right. They have sent me the invoices. So I know I can get invoices. You can too. You can get an invoice. You buying a brand new car, you can get an invoice. Buying a used car, you can't get the invoice. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if you're buying a car, you're looking for a car, do not be deceived by the one owner. If it's one owner with 2 keys and 19 people living in the house, how many drivers we got? 19. So don't let that one owner fool you, baby. It could be one owner. That's the person who bought the car, the loan in their name, but they let all their cousins, Julio, Pedro, Lisa, Michelle, Tamara, Mary, everybody driving the car. So what difference does it make with one owner? Because, everybody drive differently. You got Peter, he braked too hard. Lisa, she don't brake until she got to get to the light. Hey, so-and-so, he got to bump something before he stopped. That one owner don't mean nothing. Y'all, so to be continued. So yeah, we walked up out of that dealership. We're going to go back and get another car. So now she's like, you know what? Now that she got home, now she's thinking about some stuff. Y'all, look, let me tell y'all something. God is good, but you can get a good deal at the dealership if you know what you're doing. If you're not so sure, hey, let me help you broker the deal. Today was a fun day. Well, fun few hours. And we did 4 dealership visits in less than 2 hours, literally. Like, unheard of, because y'all know dealers will hold you hostage. They hold your soul. Have a good one.